But see, the thing is, brother, I realise it's weird. That's not, see, cut all the bullshit aside, that, I realise it's weird.
It is weird.
Like I'm quite an optimistic person, brother. Like,
Doesn't
I'm
sound
quite,
like it, Bob.
No, but I am, though. Get what I mean? I'm quite an optimistic, I'm quite a positive-minded individual. Like, if
You get there, but you start in the fucking pit.
Aye, pretty much. If I do get injured, I'm like, this is shite, fuck this. But then I go, right, what can I do to combat this? So I say, right, well, I can't do anything.
What age were you when that changed? What age? Like, so when did you recognise it? And what was life like before you used to do it? Because you weren't made like that. Like, so
No.
you said something like, I think it's just the way I'm built. That's pish. Right? Because you weren't shot out the womb going,
Is it
here's
learned
fucking
behaviour?
Mr. Pessimist. Something somewhere along the lines took you to go that way.
Is it learned behaviour? Is your dad negative, Nancy?
No,
Nah?
no, not at all. It could be like.
Or is your ma that? Your sister?
No,
Nah?
not really, bud. No, obviously, I had a great childhood, and then when I went to school, like, honestly, Joe, I'm not just saying this, bud. Right, I can remember primary one, bud. I promise you, I'm not just saying that to say it. I can mind primary one, right, and I was sitting, and I used to like just like being free and just playing. I can mind the primary one sitting, right. I can mind it vaguely. It's a vivid memory, and I was like,
It can't be vaguely and vivid.
No, it's a vivid memory. It's a vivid memory, sorry. And I can remember sitting and going, fuck, I need to sit in here for 8 hours a day. And I was only in primary one, bud. I was like, when do I go and play football? When do I go? Like, I need to sit here and listen to this shit for 8 hours. And I have to do this 5 days a week. Yep. And ultimately I'm still doing that because I'm still sort of part of the rat race. Yep. And it's like, but even in primary one,
it's almost like you made it like that, so you would keep doing it.
Aye, but even I know. Well, you can just like it. But I thought this is shit. So then I've always like seeked like just more, and then obviously then my mum and dad split up when I was about maybe 14. Got into a bit of financial difficulty, and then they split up. So we went for nothing to like. I had to get a job. I was working in a butcher's when I was 14, and then that was me working in a butcher's when I was 14, having to like, and I was seeing everybody else, maybe a bit of bitterness, getting their driving lessons paid for, getting their first deposits on houses and that, and everything I've done for myself. Now I love my mum and dad to bits, but I've never had handouts off mum and dad. I've done everything myself, but everything I've done myself.
And do you blame them?
I didn't blame them, no.
You fucking should.
I didn't blame them.
Because they'll get rid of the bitterness.
But because they're good parents, but at the same time, I just ken that I'll know, like, and you can be spoilt, eh? But I'll just.
The thing is,
I don't want that for my boy.
What you need to realise is
everybody's got trauma and shit.
It's like perspective. Is you go like trauma is a word that's thrown about, and it's like
I get that.
Like it's thrown about because you could like there'll be somebody out there that like in their perspective they'll really feel this.
Aye.
They'll go, my dad didn't pay for the deposit of my first house and I've got trauma from it.
Aye.
And they'll literally feel that. They'll convince themselves that that's a traumatic experience.
And really, if you think of it,
and then you get somebody that's like survived a
sexual abuse or
it's heinous.
Correct, aye.
And they're like, they've made a decision, they've made a choice to not focus on that and go another way. They want something else in life. And they go, what is it that I want?
It's a choice. I say this about almost fucking everything, like, but I think it's a choice. Like, I grew up with quite a violent alcoholic dad growing up, and some of the situations I'd been put in as a kid are horrendous.
Shit, aye.
Absolutely does not fucking make me up nor down.
But the question you ask yourself, you say, right, if it's like, how is it that there's people that have got everything in the world, like all the money, the family, the love, and they've got nothing and they're in rehab and they just can't. It's trying to escape it all. You get somebody that's been tortured, abused, trampled on, left by the people that should love them, and they go on to have one of the best, most thrilling, successful lives. And you go, right, how have we got such different outcomes? And because you go on one side, somebody's got everything, you've got another side. How did he or she possibly get out of that? And you go, well, what did they do? Because they never had anything. And you say, well, it's inside. And you go, well, how if it's just as simple as it's inside, how have they got absolutely nothing? And it's a case of, just like you say when you wake up, the waking up part is, right, you are in charge. Right, here's the difficult bit. Right, see if you've got trauma, right, and it's eating away at you, and you've got like this sort of anxiety, and you've got these feelings, and you look at what the world like this, right? You're in charge of that, and how you feel you're in charge of it. And that's a big responsibility, because see if you feel shit and you feel like this way, it's a tough pill to swallow. That you could have changed it and you never. And that's a big tall order. You go, your ego, like we said, will not let you take that responsibility. Because fuck you, I'm not taking that. So when you get stripped back, you go, well, here's the power of accepting that you've got choice to control how you think. Is you can actually influence, you can break into the pattern and change it. Just like you do in the morning, just like you feel about your health, just like you feel about your child, anything. Can be your particulars were what you described, bullying, situation with the family breaking up, feeling that you had to sort of prove yourself to get some validation and things like that. They're all like, people really relate to that.